So in this video, we are reacting to Halloween costumes are weird ASF nowadays. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Right now, we're reacting to Cloud, and I feel like Halloween costumes went from Pirate of the Caribbean, you know, being a, movie like I'm Edward Scissorhands, to just, for girls, you're naked. For guys, you're just you don't dress or you put in minimal effort. I think that's what it is. But really, I feel like the talking point is gonna be on girls. Without further ado, I appreciate y'all for liking the vlog and showing much love to it. Let's get straight into this video.
She been comment me.
Or has Halloween costumes just become weird as hell? Like, for whatever reason this year, it feels like every single time I scroll on TikTok, I either see the weirdest Halloween costume or the freakiest Halloween costume. I get Halloween is a way to express yourself as a human being that we usually don't get to have in modern day life. But some of y'all are expressing yourselves in the weirdest way possible. So today I'm going to talk about the most annoying / weird types of Halloween costumes. Starting off with the popular girl costume. Okay, I'm going to be honest, this is the whole reason why I made this video.
This is the cats, the medical staff, the Lola bunnies. What else? What else is there? What else is there? This is the devil, the angel. This is the what else? 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 Oh, and recently in the past 3 years has been Velma.
Because I had to talk about this. Recently, there's been a lot of videos on the internet talking about how annoying popular girls are. Which, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically those girls at your school or at your college that basically doesn't have any personality and just proceeds to follow every single popular trend they see on TikTok. For example, these are the type of girls
police
who
officer
Stanley Cups. They also crave Starbucks every single morning. Don't forget that they keep a Labubu on them wherever they go. And most importantly, they used to love Lululemon, but now they love Aloe because that's the trend. Would you want to know something else that they love? Apparently, the Lorax. Because every single popular girl is choosing to dress as that this Halloween.
The Lorax.
Every single day that I scroll on TikTok,
what?
I swear I see one of these unfunny ass Lorax videos. And it's always the same 3 dance moves. They're either doing or worshiping a tree like they're actually the Lorax or something. And look, I get humor is subjective, and I'm not trying to trash on their humor in this video. But the thing that always pisses me off about these type of costumes is that most of the time, these girls don't even like the shit that they're dressing up as. Like, I guarantee half of the girls that are a part of this little Lorax trend haven't even seen the fucking movie. And if they did, they probably slept halfway through this shit and thought it was corny.
Now, this is one of the costumes I would say is lame. I would say this is lame. I feel like a lot of people would say this right here is lame. The Lorax, you got a yellow suit on with a mustache, and that's a costume. You remember when people was painting faces? I remember I used to have this one mask. It was a scream mask. You used to squeeze the heart that went under the little dress. You squeeze the heart and the blood will come down. Who remembers those masks? I was in here squeezing like this. Is the blood going? Is the blood going? Because you couldn't see it. It would just be blood coming from over here. That shit was tough.
The only reason why they're participating in this
do they make those? I want that.
And it's trendy to do on TikTok. So to be a part of the trend and be quote unquote funny, they're dressing up as Lorax this year, and you just got to deal with it. I'm really not trying to hate, but it's impossible not to hate. Like, look at these videos, bruh. What are we doing here? And they're either dressing up as Lorax or they're dressing up as
I don't get it. It's a lot of things I don't understand.
Which seemingly is this year's unfunny costume, nerdy, trendy, popular girl bullshit. I truly do wonder what it's going to be next year. The Lorax one year, Mr. Bimowski this year. What is it going to be next year? Gru from Despicable Me. I guarantee one of these years I'm going to dress up as a hunchback in Notre Dame and start talking about, oh, I love his character so much. He's so strong. Even though he's so ugly, he still tries to get the princess queen that he knows he truly doesn't deserve.
I wish I had a man like this. Oh my gosh, the boys of this generation are just never been that much like, you know, every person queen, you never know he's gonna get it. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a
If somebody who looked like that came up to you in real life, you're either A, throwing the fuck up, or B, calling the cops. Anyways, number 2, the freaked out costumes that really shouldn't be freaked out. Now recently there's been a big trend on TikTok about people talking.
Ooh, Wednesday. They song gonna be Wednesday, freaked out Wednesday. Watch the freaked out. I think he's about to say everything I said already. The freaked out version.
How they're so sick and tired of these freaked out as Halloween costumes.
Girls' Halloween costumes must be stopped. Why the f am I seeing you with your ass cheeks out? Like, it really makes you think like, damn, bro. I don't know about y'all, bro, but back in the day, bro, you had to work for something like that, bro. You had to put in work. I'm talking about you had to play 21 questions to see some ass cheeks. You had to play some truth or dare. And now everybody on Halloween just walking out with their ass cheeks out. Like, is that normalized? Like, can we go back to f***ing costumes? You know, people dressing up as spooky and scary.
Now, look, me personally, I don't really got an issue with the freaky costume.
Yeah, why do you have an issue with that, my man? You should just, I mean, there's no issue with it. It's just that shit not creative, and you low-key kind of basic if that's what you do every single year. Now, if you try it a year, okay, cool, but like you're doing that every single year, it's like.
If you want to walk around with your ass cheeks out, fine by me, as long as you're not doing that around children. But the shit I really don't f with. Some of y'all be turning the most innocent, child-friendly costumes into some of the most horror shit imaginable. Like, I seen this video of a girl in a sexy Buzz Lightyear costume.
It was this one right here. This is the mask right here with the blood on it. You should squeeze it, the blood will come down, but you can't see it. But you would hear the squeeze. You would be like, is the blood going? Is the blood going? Me and my brother shared one. One time, it broke. And the blood was leaking everywhere. I was red everywhere. I really felt like I was embodying Scream. I was like, as a little kid, like, you know what I mean? On some stupid shit.
Like, how the f is Buzz Lightyear costume? Like, how the f is Buzz Lightyear sex? Not to mention freaked out Woody costumes, along with countless other cartoons.
Why Woody? Ain't there a girl Woody already?
Disney princesses. And brother, I even seen a girl wearing a freaky UPS costume. Like,
oh nah.
Like, how the f did you make UPS freaky? Like, honestly, these costumes are just so unnecessary in my. Not to mention how it's become a popular thing to be a sexy schoolgirl or a sexy nun, which is both very disrespectful to both of those practices. And like I said before, I honestly don't have a problem with you having your ass cheeks out on Halloween. If you want to do that, just do that. I don't care. At least wear a costume where it makes sense. Like, why can't you just be a vampire or a police officer or a Catwoman just like everybody else? But instead, you want to freakify a kid's cartoons character on a children's holiday, mind you. It's just weird. Also, there's a trend on TikTok where people are wearing this skeleton costume with a 12-inch extendo beam right on the compartment. And I'm not gonna lie, the first couple of times I've seen videos of this, it was funny as shit to me. But recently, I seen a video of this guy wearing this shit at a concert, and he was just standing on the stairs, just swinging this shit. Like, he even actually hit a girl, which I thought was weird as f. So now I unfortunately have different opinions about this. Which, by the way, that guy, you're weird for doing that. So if you're finna wear this costume, just be respectful about it. Don't wear this shit around kids, please. Please be mindful.
I ain't never seen any of this. I'm out the loop for real, for real.
It's not a Brazzers video. The next type of costumes we're finna talk about is the overplayed out. Before we get into that, today's video is sponsored by Cooper.
Today's sponsor is by Kester. Hey, y'all subscribe to me, please. I'm trying to run this channel up. Please, appreciate y'all for showing me love on my last vlog on my other channel.
The next type of costumes we're gonna talk about is the overplayed out. For some of y'all, just be lazy as fuck when it comes to Halloween.
Ghost actually is not played out. If you want to be a ghost for Halloween, go ahead and be a ghost. Nobody's a ghost, and nobody does the ghost right. It's not a sheet, but you can make it. You can switch it up by throwing a sheet, because that'll actually be clever. You know what I mean? It's like being a robot. You can just paint your face, or you can put on a robot costume.
Like, some of y'all dead be pulling up to the trick-or-treat functions with either a jersey, talking about, yeah, I'm LeBron for Halloween. Bitch, no, you're just...
That's me, motherfucker. Every year, who are you? I'm Kester for Halloween. That's me. I would just put on one of my jerseys I have.
Like, if you're finna do something like that, at least tape on a beard to, like, at least try a little bit. But if you're one of the motherfuckers that just puts a sheet over their head and just cuts 2 eye holes in it, talking about, yeah, I'm a ghost for Halloween, like, no, brother, this is not a 1990s movie where you can...
I'm a ghost emoji. Say that.
Like that, brother. Like, actually try. But seriously, all that jersey shit is lame, unless you're dressing up as Jeff T. I mean, I can always go for some tea time. One costume that is super overplayed out is that prisoner and cop shit, bro. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's basically where all of the thought guys wear their little prisoner outfit, and all of the bop girls wear a cop outfit. Basically, the whole trope is the girl arrests the guy, and then they go fuck or whatever. I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say. Or at least it was. Because I'm sorry, gang, but the meth is patched. This is just way too overplayed out now, bro. And as a guy, if you show up to the function wearing a prisoner outfit, I promise you, bro, not a single girl is finna arrest you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't show up together, you show up separately. And you be like, oh, you gotta arrest me, you gotta arrest me.
The main reason why is because 30 other guys showed up in the exact same thing. And that one poor cop can only arrest so many people at one time. Unless the cop is Bonnie Blue, because I'm sure she can handle all of y'all. But if you're finna wear a costume, put some effort into it, bro. Because if you're not, then what's the point of celebrating Halloween? Take it from me, a person who's only celebrated two. When you celebrate that shit, make that shit count. Anyways, number 4, the overly weird shit. These are the type of costumes that really make you question.
This shit right here, this category, I can already tell. I hate these costumes. These costumes I don't even understand. I never fully understood who would embody these costumes. Like, who's looking at it like, ah, you're someone's genitalia. Whoa, so funny.
What the f do some of y'all be thinking when
Like, what is
choosing
this?
costumes? Like, I found so many weird costumes on TikTok that just either creep me the f out or should just flat out not exist. Like, I seen a guy being a toilet, seen another one being a tampon. Hell, I even seen somebody dress up as a rose toy. I seen somebody dress as a hot dog. Why do you really
Hot dog
love
not weird.
Lizzie's that much? And then this one.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know. But the weirdest costumes by far is for sure this one.
Being Asian? Oh, Cloud, you gotta stop that. Oh, dressing up urban? Like black people? Like cultured people? Maybe I should just let it play. Oh.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm keeping this shit in. And
Furries.
last but not least, number 5, the couple costumes. You know, couple costumes are either very creative or very cool. You're either finna see a couple step out in a fire-ass Joker and Harley Quinn costume, or you're just finna see some bullshit like this.
Nah, that's actually fire. What is he talking about? That's actually fire. The thumbs?
This.
This is fire. I grew up on Spy Kids. That's my shit. This is fire.
I will say being in a relationship during Halloween is a challenge at itself. Because as a man, one of the biggest misfortunes you can make is not preparing for Halloween properly. Like, deadass, being a boyfriend during Halloween is one of the toughest things you gotta do. Like, you dead need to roll out a whole game plan, make sure you got a whole strategy of how you finna handle that shit, and execute everything properly. Because I'm letting you know right now, if you end up being one of those guys who lets their girl go to a Halloween party by themselves and gang, you might as well go ahead and get that Crunch Fitness membership. Because as soon as you walk into that party, every single nigga in that crowd gonna be like, hey, step back. Great. They could be putting your girl into the Boston Crab position and have her in a full Nelson. And a random frat bro at that party wearing a prisoner outfit is finna make sure that she has the time of her life.
But I thought the prisoner outfits don't work. I thought there's too many prisoners. You show up as a prisoner, you're good.
Everybody finna wake up to a 3 a.m. text from his girl talking about, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I really do truly love you. Your girl, in fact, does not love you. Like, dead ass. I'd rather suck a dick than get that text into me. I remember I had a friend who let his girl go to an all-girls sleepover at her friend's house. Ironically, the same night of Halloween. I remember bro was on the phone with me stressing, talking about how he didn't know what was gonna happen. But eventually he calmed down because all night her location was set at her friend's house. Remember that, alright? About a week later, I got a call from one of my homegirls, and she was asking me about my boy's girl. One of the main questions was, where was she on Halloween night? So I told her the information that I knew of, and then she let out a big sigh. And then followed up with the question of, are they still together? Yet again, at the time, they were still together, so I said yeah. And then right after, my homegirl immediately told me that she had to tell me something. If you get where this story's going, you already probably know what it was. So apparently my homie's girl wasn't actually at the sleepover that night. She was actually at a frat party, the same frat party that my friend apparently went to that same night. Mind you, this girl was a senior in high school. She wasn't even in college. I don't know how she got in. But regardless of the fact that as soon as she did get in, she showed her ass out. Apparently, she was so drunk that even the frat bros were very concerned. And unfortunately, only some of them were concerned because the other ones were just trying to mac. And mac they did. Apparently, this girl made out with like 3 different guys in the span of like 20 minutes. Kill. And apparently, my homegirl seen her go into this room with a guy, and then shortly after, another guy followed in. Overkill. But at first I didn't really believe the story because it wouldn't make sense how her location was set at her friend's house when in all reality she was outside. But after I had my friend double check her IG to make sure, yeah, it was this girl, I started to think a little bit. Maybe old girl had an iPad and she set her location to her friend's house while in all reality they went out. Or maybe she just left her phone at her friend's house entirely. I don't know how it happened. All I knew is that I had to tell my boy. So I told my boy, and at first he didn't believe it because he seen her location there the whole night. I told him just to confront his girl about it and see what happened. But a few days later, I got a call from bro. Apparently, my homegirl was telling the truth. He said as soon as he brought it up to her, she made a certain face. And the more and more he questioned her, the more and more she tried to avoid the topic, which was a clear indication that she was hiding something. Eventually, they got into an argument, and he finally got her to admit to going to the party. Apparently, he also got her to confess to cheating, too. And she said she only kissed one guy. I don't know if y'all heard me earlier in the story, but two went into the room. And later, we did eventually find out that kissing wasn't the only thing she did with that one guy. Matter of fact, kissing wasn't the only thing she did with the two guys. Think France. You know, what's the most iconic building in France? Yeah, that's what happened. So moral of the story, don't let your girl go to a Halloween party alone. Because if you do, then
I just zoned out. I can't even lie. I just zoned out. When I start hearing personal stories, sometimes, if I'm personally not interested in the story, no flag to cloud. Me personally, sometimes the right time of day, it's really like the right time of day. I was just like, I'm over here thinking about Vic Wembanyama. I'm thinking about Vic going stupid.
I promise you, your relationship's good. You just go ahead and do the corny couples costume if you got to.
Hey man, I'm gonna end it right there. I think this right here is not a bad costume. This right here is not a bad costume. And costumes like these aren't a bad costume. I feel like no matter what you do, someone's gonna say it's either corny or it's not original, or it's like, how many things can you be? Salt and pepper? We've seen niggas turn into salt and pepper for Halloween. What, you want me to be a candle and you be a fan? Like what? You be air, I be water. Without further ado, I'm gonna end the video right there. Appreciate you for watching, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I'm out.